Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York, is an American businessman, television personality, and the 45th President of the United States. He established a successful career in real estate, founding the Trump Organization and leading numerous high-profile real estate projects in New York, including Trump Tower. Early life and business career. Trump was born to Fred Trump, a wealthy real estate investor, and was raised in Queens. He attended the New York Military Academy and later studied at Fordham University before transferring to the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania, where he graduated with a degree in economics. After college, Trump joined his father's real estate company and focused on expanding the business, especially in Manhattan. Over the years, he developed several prominent properties, including hotels, casinos, and office buildings. His brand became associated with luxury and opulence, although he also faced financial difficulties, declaring bankruptcy multiple times for his casinos. Television career. Trump gained further fame as the host of the reality TV show The Apprentice, which aired from 2004 to 2017. The show boosted his popularity nationwide and showcased his persona as a successful, no-nonsense businessman. Political career and presidency. In 2015, Trump announced his candidacy for president as a Republican and ran on a platform of America First, emphasizing issues like immigration reform, renegotiating trade deals, and a strong national defense. He won the 2016 election against Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton and served as president from 2017 to 2021. His presidency was marked by significant policy changes, including tax reforms, a focus on conservative judicial appointments, and a contentious immigration policy. Trump also played a key role in reshaping U.S. foreign policy, with notable interactions with North Korea, China, and NATO allies. His time in office was highly polarizing, and his response to the COVID-19 pandemic, along with 2 impeachment trials, generated both intense support and opposition. In 2020, he ran for re-election but was defeated by Democratic candidate Joe Biden. Post-presidency. Since leaving office, Trump has remained an influential figure in the Republican Party and among his supporters. He has continued to be active in political discourse and has expressed intentions to maintain a role in shaping the future of American politics. Family background and early business exposure. Donald Trump is one of 5 children born to Fred and Mary Trump. Fred Trump was a successful real estate developer who made his fortune building middle-income housing in Brooklyn and Queens. Growing up, Donald observed his father's business practices, which shaped his understanding of real estate and instilled a drive for success from a young age. After high school, Trump attended the New York Military Academy, which his parents saw as a way to instill discipline and structure. Later, he briefly studied at Fordham University before transferring to the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania. In 1968, he graduated with a degree in economics, gaining valuable skills he would later use to build his business empire. Real estate expansion. When Trump joined his father's company in 1968, he focused on expanding its operations into Manhattan. He rebranded the business as the Trump Organization and pursued high-profile real estate projects. One of his first major projects was the transformation of the old Commodore Hotel into the Grand Hyatt, New York. This successful venture led to more prominent projects, including the Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue, which became a symbol of Trump's brand and lavish style. Over the years, Trump's ventures expanded beyond real estate into hotels, casinos, golf courses, and branded products like Trump steaks and bottled water. While some projects were extremely successful, he also faced setbacks, including multiple bankruptcies, primarily related to his casino ventures in Atlantic City. Despite these challenges, Trump was known for his resilience and ability to bounce back from financial difficulties. Celebrity status and The Apprentice. By the 1980s and 1990 seconds, Trump was not only a businessman but also a public figure, frequently appearing in tabloids and on television. His celebrity status was solidified in 2004 when he became the host and executive producer of The Apprentice, a reality show where contestants competed for a chance to work for the Trump organization. Known for his catchphrase "You're fired," Trump's TV persona as a decisive businessman resonated with many viewers, and he became even more popular. Political aspirations. Trump had flirted with politics for decades before his 2016 presidential run. In 1988, he considered running for president, and in 2000, he briefly sought the Reform Party nomination. His formal entry into politics came in 2015 when he announced his candidacy for president as a Republican. His formal entry into politics came in 2015 when he announced his candidacy for president as a Republican, with a campaign slogan of "Make America Great Again." He positioned himself as a political outsider who would shake out the establishment and prioritize American interests. 2016 presidential election and policies. Trump's campaign focused on issues like immigration, national security, and economic protectionism. He proposed building a wall along the U.S.-Mexico border, renegotiating trade deals, and adopting an America First approach. Despite his polarizing rhetoric, Trump gained a strong following, particularly among voters who felt ignored by mainstream politics. He won the Republican nomination and ultimately defeated Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton in a surprising victory. During his presidency, Trump signed several key pieces of legislation, including the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which reduced corporate and individual tax rates. His administration also focused on deregulation, withdrawing from the Paris Climate Agreement and renegotiating NAFTA into the USMCA, United States-Mexico-Canada agreement. His foreign policy approach included a mix of diplomacy and assertive rhetoric, notably holding summits with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and engaging in a trade war with China. Controversies and impeachments. Trump's term was marked by numerous controversies, including investigations into Russian interference in the 2016 election, leading to the Mueller report. His first impeachment in 2019 was related to allegations that he pressured Ukraine to investigate Joe Biden, his political rival. The Senate acquitted him in early 2020. In 2021, Trump was impeached a second time on charges of inciting an insurrection following the January 6 Capitol riot, making him the only U.S. president to be impeached twice. Again, he was acquitted by the Senate. COVID-19 response. The COVID-19 pandemic, which began in 2020, became a defining issue of Trump's presidency. His administration launched Operation Warp Speed to accelerate the development of vaccines, resulting in several approved vaccines by the end of 2020. However, Trump's handling of the pandemic was controversial, with critics arguing that he downplayed the virus's severity and resisted public health measures. The pandemic deeply affected the U.S. economy, public health, and public opinion of his administration. 2020 election and post-presidency. In the 2020 election, Trump lost to Democratic candidate Joe Biden. He challenged the election results, claiming widespread voter fraud without substantial evidence. These claims contributed to the Capitol riot on January 6, 2021, when a group of Trump supporters stormed the Capitol building to prevent the certification of Biden's victory. The aftermath of the riot led to Trump's second impeachment. After leaving office, Trump remained a polarizing figure. His influence in the Republican Party continued, with many speculating about a potential run for the 2024 election. He remains actively involved in political discourse, rallying supporters and endorsing candidates who align with his views. Thanks for watching. Subscribe my channel.